Hey there. Today is Saturday, the 20th of September 2025. I hope you're doing well. Um, my last weekly one was actually on a Sunday, so this is sort of a short week. It's short time, but eventful time. So, let's see. One of the important things for me is that in the middle of this week, on Wednesday, I did an interview with Derek Schulman, who was the lead singer of in the '60s a British band called Simon Dupree and the Big Sound. I mean, they just made up the name Simon Dupree, and then they were the embryo for Gentle Giant, a band I'm a huge fan of for years, who broke up in 1980, but their influence is still felt today. And you may not know the name Derek Schulman, but you know his uh, effect, let's say. He was the man who put Bon Jovi on the map and Pantera on the map and a bunch of other acts. Okay? Anyway, we had a lovely talk about 40 something minutes, mostly about family in regards to music. And then, uh, since he was an A&R man, you know, artist and repertoire, behind such acts as Bon Jovi and Pantera and others, I picked his brain a little for his thoughts on what a contemporary musician needs to do. So he has a book coming out here in the States on December the 2nd. It comes out a couple weeks earlier in the UK. And I will transcribe the interview and have it up so it coincides with the week that the book comes out here. That just makes sense to me. So that's something. I just did today. I sent some questions off to my pal Mickey Bereni from now the band the Mickey Bereni Trio. She used to be in Lush. She used to be in Peroshka. And I sent her just a couple of questions because they're going to be coming for, she says, they're her last time doing live shows in America in October into, I guess, into November. And I told her that I would help her promote some of those things with some articles to go in the local areas. So I sent her the questions to set that up, got that done. I'm almost done with my review of The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, and that's been fun. Still basking in the good time I had last Saturday at the Retro World Expo, and right now I have a big thing of, once again, sausages and potatoes, onions, apples, even a peach and a couple of plums. Did I say onions and carrots? And different herbs and spices, a little bit of curry in there, and peas with the juice from a can of peas. And that's got about, it's been roasting, let's see, about 3 hours, so it's got about another hour to do at 300 in the oven, and it's covered with foil. And that will be delicious. Had a talk with my friend Joyce the other day, and I feel very sad. She's going through a lot of difficulty, and one of her sons was in a horrible accident, and so my prayers go to them both as they always do. Always praying for Joyce. She's a dear friend. I pray for everyone I know. I pray for people I don't know because it's a necessary thing. People look at, you know, where they say thoughts and prayers doesn't mean anything. It sure does. But I understand in a social sense, you want thoughts and prayers and action that helps move things toward what you're hoping and praying for. And that's very important too. You can pray for that action too. But yes, and you need to stay on your local constituent or your, pardon me, your local politicians to keep on, whatever are the issues that are important to you. Whatever side on the aisle you fall on or don't. This country works as long as we're all active. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Uh, Also, I don't know if I've talked about this, but been like negotiating with the government and all that, a lot of paperwork and all that to see about having the government give my nephew, who takes care of me 24/7, paying him for doing that. I think it's going to go through because really it's pennies on the dollar. I think about when I was in the hospital. Anyone that goes in a hospital now, it's like $1,000 a day or more. And so let's say he got $1,000 a month. That's 1/30th. So what is that? Think about that. So it's nothing. It's pennies. So anyway, so we're negotiating that, and also the people I'm talking to, I was pleased. They said they're sending me like a debit card for our local farmers market, which sadly will close in November. But I'll get in there at least once. I'll have the bus take me, and I can get some nice fresh vegetables and fruits and herbs and stuff. That'd be nice. So a lot going on, you know, and moving forward, ever moving forward, even on this short time week. Have some creative ideas, um, and more work stuff to get done. So there you go. I'll see you next week. Hopefully, same bat time, same bat channel. Love you. Bye bye.